Everyone, welcome back to Legally Teaching and Engineer Sports. I'm Dylan in a sunken seat, sitting in close proximity to someone because it's Legally Teaching and Engineer Sports. Passionate Picks the finale. Hosting again with Sam and Max Loga. Today will be Tuesday, December 24th, Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, everyone, right, Sam?
Yeah, Merry Christmas Eve. Today's technically Christmas Eve. It's a great day. It's celebrated widely in this house, so
Why is that?
it's great. It's a Friends reference. If you watch Friends, you'll
It
get it.
is. Well done, Max. Hello. Hi. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you doing? I love your sweater today. More importantly, I love your hat.
Thank
I
you. Go
like to
Blue.
see
Merry
you're in the
Christmas.
vibes. Yep.
Yep. This one may be one of the last times we can say what, Max?
The 2023-2024 Michigan Wolverines are national champions.
That's right. Well done, my friend. All right. We've got our passionate pick finalists for the college football and the NFL. We made it through the semifinals. And we are actually going to kick off the passionate picks finale with our NFL experts, as we'd say. Expert? What? Hey, who can't even see? You gotta get in closer. All right. So to introduce our two finalists for the NFL portion of Passionate Picks, the finale, we first have Christina Paglia, Lake Orion resident, a 30-year-old who loves her cats and enjoys teaching youngsters. Christina, congrats and welcome to the finals.
Thank you. Happy to be here. Very
Oh,
surprised.
very surprised, but you've done a great job. So good work. And going up against Miss Christina Paglia is Parker Romberger, a former resident of Taos, Michigan, now stakes his claim in Metro Detroit, an excellent 4-on-4 basketball participant, and a guy who's good with numbers. Parker, congratulations and welcome to the finale.
Hello, hello. Good to be here. Currently
Happy
in
to have you.
Tawas.
All right, Curly and Taos. I love that. Great energy. Shout out to the 989. Yeah.
Yup.
Max, explain the rules.
Same rules apply. For those that are just tuning in, we may have some newcomers. So we have these two on. We're going to pick 8 games. We have 2 locks. Best record takes cap. Locks are worth 2, I believe, right? Is that what our point system is? Locks are worth 2, so you can make up some ground there or extend your lead. So the records are out the window. It's mano a mano for this week. So best of luck to you too. I'm excited.
Nailed it. I lied to you. Sorry. Locks are 1.5 point, but tomato. And then the other thing I'll just quickly mention, Sam, for us, the three of us, we're still making point or picks and we're keeping tally of our points. Just generally, Sam, you're in last, but you're not that far back, so it's not over in both college and NFL. Max, you still lead college. Not that far ahead. I think you have like a 4.5 point lead over me. And NFL, I lead the way, but I only have about 2.5, 3 point lead. So we're still battling there as well. And the grand loser, who we might do one more week, we have decided that the grand loser will eat chicken wings of the main winners deciding. Yep. All right. We will also, we're going to get to it later, but we're going to have two more finale pickers for the college aspect, and we'll introduce them later. Max, shout out to Mr. Picky, right?
Absolutely. The pickiest.
Yep. Mr. Picky's Lawn Service, where Leaf Hoarder meets gambling supporter. All right, let's get into it. Passionate picks, the finale. Sam, who do you want to pick first? You, Max, Christina, or Parker?
Me. I gotta go perfect. I have a feeling to have any chance in life here, so I'm gonna go first.
All right, I love it. Chiefs at Steelers on Christmas Day. Who do you like here? Steelers are 2.5 point underdogs.
Yeah, give me that Christmas miracle. Patrick Mahomes doesn't play. Maybe, I don't know. Give me the Steelers. I'm just feeling lucky there. Maybe they'll have something up their sleeve.
What makes you think Patrick Mahomes isn't going to play?
Christmas Day, he just doesn't want to. Wants to spend time with family. I don't know.
All right, I respect that. Parker's chuckling. Parker, are you rocking with Sam, or are you going with Chiefs? Chiefs Nation.
Yeah, I'm on his side. I got Steelers plus 2.5. I'm really hoping that Pickens plays. They're way different with him on the field, and I think there's a chance he does. And I'm not really sold on the Chiefs, so Steelers.
Fair. All right. Well said, Max. Are you with the boys?
I was going to be with the Steelers. I love Mike Tomlin. I saw a video today that Mr. Unlimited signed a Baltimore Ravens hat, and he didn't realize it was a Baltimore Ravens hat until after he signed it. So I just lost all respect for Russell Wilson. So give me the Chiefs minus 2.5.
Love
Can't
that.
believe everything you see online.
Yeah, that's also true. Can't believe everything you see online. For instance, did you know Taylor Swift was adopted?
No.
It's not true.
Oh.
Don't believe everything you see online. Christina, who are you taking?
Chiefs. They are they are very right now getting annoying with all their wins, but all in all, I think it's gonna be the Chiefs. So.
Yeah, I think you're right. They keep rolling. All right, good picks, everyone. Let's move on to game 2. We're gonna let Max kick lead off on this Christmas Day special. Ravens minus 4.5 at the Texans. Max, what you got here?
Did we get Dylan's pick on that one?
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Steelers.
Okay, I was gonna say we can't.
I was getting too excited to host. Yeah,
can't be missing out on that one. Yeah, so this is another good one. I think this is actually going to be the best one of the two, but I'm going to go with the Texans plus 4.5. I got to ride with my guys coming off an emotional loss of Tank Dell. I think they rally around and find a way. They find a way to cover. I don't know if they'll win. They'll find a way to cover.
Yeah, so I'll go quick. Texans are ass. They shouldn't be in the playoffs, but they play in the second worst division in all of football, the AFC South, maybe the worst. They will get whooped on by the Ravens. The Ravens still are trying to win the AFC North. They have not wrapped that up. And if the Steelers lose to the Chiefs, I think the Ravens then are in the driver's seat. So Ravens will beat the piss out of the Texans. Lock that up. Sam, I know where you're picking, but why?
It's not just because of Lamar. It's actually for the halftime show. Beyonce is going to be there. Lamar said he's going to be watching it. And I feel like he's going to be showing out for Beyonce. So give me Lamar to put up massive numbers.
Oh, I like that. Why would Lamar specifically be showing out for Beyonce? Why
I
not
saw
CJ
something that
Stroud?
said he is going to be watching the halftime show. He doesn't care what Harbaugh says. So he's going to be out there watching it.
All right, fair enough. Okay. Christina, are you with Sam or are you going with Max?
I'm with Sam on this one. Go Ravens.
Love it. Parker, take us home.
Yep, I'm with the Ravens too. I think the Texans are just a little depleted, desperate. Ravens got more to play for.
I agree. Well said.
Yep.
All right, boys. So we have Wednesday football this week with Christmas. Let's move to our Thursday night game on Amazon Prime with good old Kirk and Al Michaels. We'll let Parker kick lead off on this one. Seahawks at Bears. Bears are 3.5-point underdogs.
Yep, same here. Just I'm going with a lot of the teams with more to play for. They still got a chance to win their division. The Bears don't really seem like they care. So I think it was DJ Moore said he's not thinking about football right now. He's thinking about vacation. So that's all I needed to hear.
Yeah, that checks out. It's probably a good pick. Max, what do you think?
Yeah. So I mean, I have no chance in our fantasy football team or our fantasy football league, but I'm still rooting for my team, aka the Seattle Seahawks. So give me the Hawks minus 3.5 for all my guys to perform still.
So you're rooting for your team that didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, but I'm still in the losers playoffs.
Okay, Sam, what's your pick? That I don't know what to think about that.
So the Seahawks choked. They should have won this past week, and they did not. I think they're going to continue that skid. The Bears, while yes, looking at vacation, I think are having fun playing football right now. They looked like they were at least happy losing to the Lions. So give me them to pull out some tricks and have a little fun and make the Seahawks sweat a little. Give me the Bears.
Yeah, duh, Bears. I'm with you, Sam. I think the Bears are such a dysfunctional organization that they're going to win this game to actually hurt them. They're going to decrease their draft position. They're going to find a way to stumble into a victory here. If not even that, they'll lose by a field goal. Some stupid Bear shit. Thursday night football, it's weird. It's a weird thing. So I'll take the Bears plus 3.5. Christina, take us home.
I'm actually gonna go Seahawks. Only because I've been to Seattle and it's beautiful there. But I actually watched bits and pieces of the game this weekend when Dylan was watching it, and I kind of liked their energy, even though they kind of choked. But I kind of liked it.
They did choke.
Yeah.
So they won't choke next week. This coming week.
I hope not.
All right, for your sake, you better be right. All right, let's head to a game that actually has some playoff, playoff life in it. The Broncos are looking to lock up a playoff position. The Bengals, with their 9% chance to get in, are trying to fight to stay alive. Christina, are you on the Cincinnati Bengals at 3-point favorites, or are you with the Denver Broncos?
I'm gonna go with Broncos on this one.
All right, any reason why?
Nope, just because it's a Bronco and I like it.
Fair enough. Their quarterback's name is Bo Nix. He's 43 years old. He's a rookie.
43.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
But it feels that way. I am going to go against Christine. I'm going with the Bengals. Joe Burrow feels like he's the same age as Bo Nix, but he's been to a Super Bowl. I think Joe Burrow has some life in that team, and they're playing well. Just got to find a way to get a couple stops defensively, and I think they might. I'll take the Bengals -3. Max.
Yeah, so Parker said he's picking teams that have things to play for, and this is one team that's got a path to the playoffs, and they could, with this, really get there pretty close. I think they need some help from the Dolphins and Colts, but it's doable. So give me the Bengals -3.
The Broncos have a better chance than the Bengals. I wrote down Broncos because everything you said, and then you just flipped it.
No, I mean, well, once the Bengals beat the Broncos, it's going to knock them out.
It doesn't. But okay, we'll move on. Parker, let me hear Broncos and tell me why.
Yeah, you're right. I'm on them. They just got to win 1 out of 2. I think this one's just more doable. So they'll be pushing hard. Next week they got the Chiefs, so I think they can cover 3 points for sure, even if they lose a close one.
No, that's spot on. And the weird thing is, so the Chiefs, if they were to somehow lose this weekend, which maybe they do, let's say they win this week, then they can rest next weekend. So it doesn't really matter. The Broncos probably win. But yeah, that's a great point. I like that a lot. Sam, are you Broncos or are you Bengals?
I'm going to take the Broncos and try to make up some ground on you two.
All right, respect. Yeah, Max and I always took the Bengals. Fair enough. Good pick. Sam, run it back with Cardinals at Rams. Rams are 5.5-point favorites at home against the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll take the Cardinals. I don't know. This one's probably gonna be a shootout. It's probably gonna be really high scoring. So should be a fun one to watch at least.
That's a fair point. Parker, who do you like here?
I really like the Rams. Again, a lot more to play for. They're hot right now. They can win their division. James Conner will probably be out. I'm guessing his injury didn't look great this past weekend. And yeah, the Rams scare me. I don't want the Lions to play the Rams.
Nope, I agree. Christina, who's the quarterback for the Rams? Kelly Stafford's husband.
Oh, Matthew Stafford.
Are you with the Rams or are you on the Cardinals?
I like the Rams.
You like the Rams?
Yeah,
all right.
I do.
Riding with the Rams.
I like their colors too.
Yeah, they're good colors, and it's in LA, so it's a good pick. It's also a Saturday night game, so be alive for that. I'm joining you on the Rams. I think the Rams, like Park said, they're the better team. Connor not playing is real bad for Cardinals. They look a lot worse without a running attack. Kyler Murray's good, but he's a lot better when he has someone to run next to him. So yeah, Cardinals can be in trouble. I'll take the Rams. Max, take us home with this one.
I'm also on the Rams after the Cardinals losing to the Panthers. That are really bad. They're pretty upset and decimated by that one. So they have nothing to play for. Rams.
Yeah, they actually got eliminated from playoff contention with that. So yeah, good point. All right, let's move to, I think, probably the game of the week. So 4:00 game on Sunday, Packers at Vikings. If the five of us recall, the Packers and Vikings played a wild one in the very early season. We were still going to Tigers games, Max. The Vikings went up like 3 touchdowns, maybe even 4 touchdowns on the Packers. Packers came back, lost barely in Green Bay. So now the Packers had 2 Minnesota. Packers are 1.5-point underdogs. Christina, do you like the Cheeseheads or do you like the Vikings?
I'm gonna Vikings on this one.
All right, any reason why?
I know JJ's hurt, but stay true to JJ. So Vikings it is.
Love that. That's all you need. Max, are you with Christine on this one?
I am not, for the sole reason for the Detroit Lions, just to give them a little breathing room. I would love to see the Packers get a clip the Vikings here, but yeah, give me Give me the Packers. Give me the Packers. I'm gonna lock it in.
All right, Sam, are you doing Hannah proud?
Yeah, I am. I would love to see the Packers make the playoffs. And I think this is a great way, like Max said, gives the Lions a little bit of breather room, gives the Packers another leg up to get into the playoffs.
All right, Parker, break this one down for me. This is probably the best game of the weekend. What are your thoughts here?
Yeah, it will be really good. I'm excited to watch that one. I'm going with the Packers though. They got clutch at the end of last year. I think they might do it again. Sam Darnold hasn't been in this spot, and it's going to be tough for the Vikings to sweep them this season. So, going Pack.
Yep. We are not sexist on this podcast whatsoever, Christina, but you're going to be the only one who picks the Vikings, and you are wrong. It is the Packers. Not sexist. Respectfully. The Packers, they scare. I was telling someone this weekend, they scare me so much more than the Vikings do. I don't know how the Vikings keep winning football games. It is an anomaly. It is very confusing. Even you said you like the Seahawks when they're playing Minnesota this weekend. And the Seahawks choked. It wasn't like Minnesota won. So, for that reason, I'm on the Packers. I wish you the best luck with your pick, but I'm going Packers. Let's keep going. Sunday night football. Falcons at Commanders. Parker, you're hitting lead off on this one. Commanders are 4.5-point favorites.
Yep, and I'm going with them. Same exact reason as the Broncos. They just need one to get in. I think this is the one they want. It's probably an easier game for them, and I don't think they'll let off the gas.
Fair enough. Sam, are you riding with the Commanders or are you on Atlanta?
Yeah, give me the Commanders. Jaden Daniels is a baller. Terry McLaurin, or whatever his wide receiver is a baller. I mean, all they have to do is just throw it to him and cash money all day long.
I like it. Max.
Yeah, so this is crazy to think that the Falcons can make the playoffs. I know, Dylan, you solidified your bet with Matt, but it's crazy to think the Falcons could be sniffing it still. But I'm going to also go with the Commanders. I just think they're too good. They're going to beat the Falcons, and it's at home, out in the elements, and the Falcons are a dome team.
All right. I have my pick, but I'm willing to change things currently. I want to hear what Christina has to say on this game. Atlanta or Washington?
I think watching Washington, this was it yesterday?
Yep.
Or was it
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yep, Eagles.
Yeah, it was a fun game to watch. And so I really liked watching them. So Commanders it is.
All right, perfect. Then I'm not doing it. I'm gonna keep it a clean sweep. I was on the Commanders before, so I want to make sure we're syncing up here. I'm going Commanders too. The Falcons may have won, but Penis didn't look very good. So I don't think the Falcons are gonna go to Washington, like what Parker said, a chance to go to the playoffs. No way. Commanders take care of business at home, and they do it big. All right, let's move to the game of the week that all the Lions fans in the room are excited for. Detroit heads to San Francisco, not even San Francisco, Santa Clara.
Mm-hmm.
Santa Clara for a revenge game, the NFC Championship game. Detroit, the Lions are 3.5-point favorites. Christina, go ahead and kick lead off on this one. Do you like the Lions to cover in San Fran in a revenge game from last year's playoffs?
Go Lions!
Love it.
Detroit!
Hey, all right. Love that. Shout out to Kilo & Co.
Yep.
Kilo & Co. Yeah, get your, if you haven't bought your Christmas presents yet for significant others, it's a great gift. I didn't buy it, so you bought it for yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, either way, do what you gotta do. I'm on the Lions as well. Lions 3.5. I can't believe it's only 3.5 points. This should be, I think, 6. I love the spread. Jumping all over that 3.5. Parker, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm the same way. They'll want revenge. Niners don't really care. They're out of it. Probably better for them to lose, honestly. And we'll travel.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of Honolulu blue. I have 2 coworkers actually that had planned this trip in the middle of the summer, and they'll be there. So yeah, I just think a lot of Lions fans are gonna be out there. It's during the Christmas holiday. It's gonna be sweet. Max, what do you think?
Yeah, so Dylan kind of hit the nail right in the head. This game was circled for Lions way back in the summer, no matter what. People bought their tickets. The Lions circled it, and it's still circled. They don't care that they're down. They're going to go kick them while they're down, and they're going to dance on their grave. They're going to run it up. They're going to take all their frustration out from last year. So Lions by 1 million. They'll probably hit the over themselves.
Yep, love that. Great pick. Sam.
Yeah, this was going to be my last pick to try to get a leg up on you guys here knowing you pick the Lions, but I feel like it's a fool's errand to pick the 49ers. So just give me the Lions. I'll take the points.
I respect your honesty, though, Sam. All right, good picks, everyone. That's our 8 picks on the regular slate. Before we get to our locks, I'm just going to do a quick recap on our finalists. So you don't have that many differences, Miss Paglia and Parker. You have Steelers, Chiefs is a difference. Christina's riding with Kansas City. Parker's on the Steelers. And then you have Packers, Vikings is different. Christina's on JJ McCarthy's Vikings. And Parker's on Jordan Love. And then that's it. Those are the 2 differences. So those would be the 2 differences on the regular slate. But now let's head to the locks. And we are going to go to Parker first to hear his locks of the week.
All right. And these can still be anything, right?
Be anything, correct?
Anything.
All right. You want both of them?
Yep.
All right. My first one is Rams -5.5. They're, like I said, they're hot. They're scary. They're at home finally. And my other one is Javonte Williams to score a touchdown.
All right, I like that. All right, good pick. Best of luck, Parker. I like that. Christina, we're gonna head right to you for your 2 locks. I know you just want to run it back with the Honolulu Blue, so go ahead.
Yeah, Lions.
The Lions are your first lock.
And then Ravens.
You're going Ravens.
Yeah.
Feeling good with Ravens. All
I
right.
am.
I like it.
No, like the numbers.
No, you got it. We've got it written down.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're golden. Yeah, it's Ravens are 4.5 and the Lions are 3.5. So
Okay.
Ravens got to win by 5 and the Lions got to win by 4.
Those are my locks.
All right, great picks. But great job, guys. We're gonna get Sam and Max's lock before we let both of you get out of here. Sam, go ahead.
Yeah, give me. I need the points, so I'm gonna try to take the easy wins. I think the Ravens are a massive lock, and I also feel like the Lions are agreed upon to be a massive lock as well. So I'm gonna go with Christina.
Sam's in your corner. Sam's
Whoa.
riding with you. Max, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, so do whatever you think here, but I know what I'm doing if you don't do what I think you should do. Go ahead, Max.
I don't know what you think I should do, but I'm going to go Lions -3.5. And then I'm also going to go Bengals -3. I just flipped the mental coin. I'm going Bengals -3. They got to have it, and I think they get the job done.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say you should ride with Parker, and then you and Sam can go off against each other, like riding with our 2 guests, but I can't go against the person sitting next to me, so that'd be a tough night. So instead I'll just go with what I have. I have Lions -3.5 as well, so I'm riding with you. But then I went a different route. I went over in the points in Packers Vikings. I think there's gonna be a lot of points there. Packers seem to be putting up a lot of points in all their games, so I'll go over 48.5 points, Packers Vikings, for my second lock. All right, that's all for our finale for the NFL pickers. Great job, Parker. Excellent job, Christina. Thank you both for being here. Best of luck. Any final words, Parker?
No, just appreciate it. Thanks for having me. Really, this gets me more excited about the game. So can't wait to watch now. Go Lions.
Yeah, go Lions. $100 on the line. Absolutely.
That's right.
Christina, any last words?
Thank you for having me. I love it. Go Lions.
Go Lions. I like that. All right, excellent
Forward
job.
down the field.
Forward down the field. Excellent job to both of you. And we'll see you soon. We're back to Legally Teaching Engineer Sports Passionate Picks, the finale. Again, today will be Tuesday, December 24th, Christmas Eve. And we now shift from the NFL portion of our Passionate Picks finale to the college football portion. So, Max, I will now welcome our finale contestants. We have a current Dutchman captain, a former resident of the Michigan, maybe they're in the mitten right now currently, a statistician that currently has a job offering with Legally Teaching Engineer Sports. Congrats and welcome back, Mac Diver.
Happy to be here, boys. Happy to be here. I'm ready to take this thing home.
Love that. Great energy. Best of luck. We're looking forward to your picks. And you will be going against a former Dutchman, a current Black Bear, a great guy from the state of Michigan, Mr. Blake always gets his last name wrong. Toasto. Welcome back, Blake. Congrats on being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah. All right, you guys really seriously, you wiped the floor with your contestants in the semifinals. You kicked ass. You both did very well, head and shoulders above the other two. So congrats. I'm looking forward to this battle. You guys seem to know ball. College football bowl games are super difficult. So luckily we only have 4 bowl game, like non-playoff bowl games. So we're gonna pick the 4 quarterfinals, and then we're gonna pick 4 other rando bowl games that Max, Sam, and I mismatched together. Max, we're gonna do 2 locks, correct? No likely loser.
Yeah, 2 locks, no likely loser. It'd been tough to find a likely loser throughout the bowl games.
Agreed. All right, so we're going to do 2 additional locks. Can be any bowl game, guys. Can be a playoff game or any bowl game whatsoever. And to remind everyone, NFL is playing for 100. A college, not too shabby, playing for 75 big ones. So best of luck, fellas. With that, let's get it going. Sam, you got to go first, NFL. Do you want to go first again for college?
Yeah, again, I mean, I need the points, so I'm gonna go with the
Okay.
Christmas Miracle.
All right, well, then we'll get right into the picks. We're going to start with the playoff games. We're headed off to the Fiesta Bowl on New Year's Eve. Penn State, Boise State. Boise State are 10.5-point underdogs. Who you got here, Sam?
Yeah, they may not have won the Big Ten for me, but they were at least there, and I see Penn State being there. So give me Penn State here.
All right, fair enough. Mac, do you agree with Sam on Penn State?
I sure do. I think Penn State looked pretty unstoppable against SMU. SMU had a good quarterback who looked like a terrible quarterback. And I think that Boise State only has a good running back. Their quarterback's pretty mediocre. I think they're going to make him look like he's playing JUCO. I think Penn State wins by significant amount.
Significant amount. Probably more than 11. I like that.
11, more than 11.
All right, fair. Blake, do you agree with Mac and Sam?
Yeah, I mean, I think after watching that game on Saturday, it was just pure domination. And in football this time of year, when you're playing like this, you're going to continue playing like this.
Fair enough. Blake and Mac are on the nitty lines along with Sam. Max, do you break the trend or you stay true to the Big Ten?
As much as Penn State looks really good playing SMU, I just can't pick Penn State. I can't. I hate James Franklin. He was like Ryan Day. He was born on third base. He's never done anything in his career. They have to gift him a path to the college national championship game for him to look good on the national stage. I think Boise makes it a game. Boise will make it a game. Ashton Gentry's pissed off that he didn't get the Heisman for doing things that nobody else has done. So give me Boise.
Yeah, I'm with Max. I'm going Boise State. So, Mac, you made a really good point that SMU's quarterback was supposed to be a good quarterback, and he was made to look like shit, essentially. 2 pick sixes basically closed the door on that game. Then a third pick. If SMU just sat in a hole and did nothing, I think that would have been a lot closer of a football game. And I think Boise State does have that at quarterback. Like, he will not make those mistakes. He's going to hand the ball off. They're going to do play action. They're going to throw trick plays in there. They've been able to prepare for this game for 3.5, almost a month now. 3.5 weeks, almost a month. So I'm on Boise State to keep it close. I think it'll be a good game, but I do think Penn State's going to win. I think Boise State with a backdoor cover maybe. So 10.5, I'll take Boise State. All right, let's move to game 2. Texas and Arizona State. Another wide margin here. We'll let Blake kick lead off on this one. Arizona State they're 13.5-point underdogs. Blake, who do you like here?
I kind of like Arizona State to cover here. You know, what's his name? Scatterborough?
Yep.
Right? That
Yep.
guy's a dog, eh? He's a dog. So, I don't know. I like him. Arizona State, I was there a couple months ago. I like them to cover.
All right, I like it. Yeah, you just talked about Mac's dog. Mac, I rode with you when you were here last time. Anytime touchdown. Are you going with your Sun Devils or are you going elsewhere here?
I got to roll with the Sun Devils. I love Cam Scatterbo. I think he's a beast. I think that he's talking a lot too, saying that he's the best running back in the nation. And I think that this is going to be a chance where he's going to have to prove it. And I think he's going to do that. I do wish the line was 14.5. I'd feel a little safer, but I also think Kenny Dillingham, he's just a guy's guy. The team loves to play for him, and I think that they're going to get it done. I think this is going to be our first showing of a little bit of rest over rust here.
I like that. I like that. Great analysis. Couple really good points. First, our lines are brought to you by FanDuel, the real bettor's choice. So yeah, I do agree. I wish it was a 14-point spread at least. Second, Dillingham is a dog. I watched the full Pardon My Take interview with Dillingham. Sweet dude. Literally, he's coaching with his high school football coach. He's on his staff, special teams coordinator. That's amazing. The stuff dreams are made of. I'm on the Sun Devils. I think they've got enough tricks in the bag, like you said, Mac. Rest over rust. I think they're going to put together a good game plan for Texas. Texas is very good, but I'm on the Sun Devils. Cannot be. Max, what do you think here?
I'm going with Arizona State for the sole reason nobody thinks they should be there, and they hit me as a team that's blue collared, chip on the shoulder. Texas is the big bad SEC, big program. So Arizona State's going to go in and try to punch them in the mouth, something Clemson couldn't do, and I think they're going to go 9 rounds throwing blows back and forth. So Arizona to cover. Arizona State to cover. Sorry.
Yeah, good save. Sam, Texas has 2 losses this year. Can you name who the 2 losses are to?
Georgia.
Wow, hell yeah. You're on it, baby. Nothing's getting by you tonight. All right, yeah, absolutely. Are you on Texas or are you on Arizona State?
I'm on Texas for the simple reason both you and Max took Arizona State. I'm selling out in college. I will do what's necessary.
I respect that. Another reason why I'm against Texas, I can't stand Sarkisian. I think he's a prick, so I hope he fucking tears his ACL walking into the game. All right, let's move to Pasadena, Ohio State versus Oregon. I'm gonna go to Mac first on this one. Oregon are 2.5-point underdogs. Mac, what do you like here?
I love this game because it gives you the reminiscence of the old Rose Bowl, Big 12, Big 10, or Pac-12, Big 10, huge clash. Awesome. I think it's going to be a fun one. I do think that Ohio State looked awesome. I think Ryan Day, as hard as it is to say, he's coaching for his job. I think that they are going to cover, and I do think that they're going to get their redemption and win this game, Ohio State.
All right. Max.
So it's basically a home game for Oregon, just down the road, basically. Ohio couldn't even fill the stands in their own stadium. Their bandwagon fans are going to travel now because they won 1 game. Checks out for that program. But I'm going to say it right now. It's free money. Oregon's plus money. Oregon's going to cover. It is free money.
Sam, you're on the Buckeyes, but why?
Honestly, so I tuned into that Ohio State Tennessee game. And is Tennessee really that bad? That was horrendous. They looked horrible. So either Tennessee should not have been there by any means, or Ohio State is just ungodly good and they just choked so hard against Michigan. So I don't really know, but give me Ohio State because I know you're not going to take Ohio State, Dylan.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm on Oregon. The biggest thing why I tend to lean with you and Mac is the fact that it's so hard to beat a team twice. That's the biggest thing that's scaring the shit out of me. But at the same time, it was literally feels like a year ago. It was back in early October. Oregon's very solid up front. One of their stud defensive tackles, he was a former Spartan. Barnes, I think his name is Barnes. So his dad works at my company. Maybe going through a couple of personal issues. Maybe I don't really know, but so his son's gonna be proud. Going to be looking forward to play hard for his dad. So that's a little tidbit there. Do with that what you will. But I'm on the Ducks. I can't stand Ohio State. I'm with Max on that. The passion is there. They're losers, and Sam, Michigan's defense is just that good. That's why Ohio State lost.
Then they should have been in one of these bowls because I would have loved to see a little bit closer of a game over the first 4 games. So
no, Live Quest Bowl is where they belong. All right, Blake, who you got? Ducks or Fox?
I had no idea that the game was down the road from Oregon, so I'm going to take them because it's a home advantage.
All right, I like it. Simple but elegant. Well done. All right, let's move to the last playoff game, last quarterfinal. Notre Dame Georgia. I'll go first on this one. I think I said pretty quickly that I liked Notre Dame in this. I thought Notre Dame was going to beat the pants off of Indiana. They did. Notre Dame has shifted to a 2.5-point underdog. I'm going to ride with the Irish. Georgia's playing their backup quarterback. I know they have time to get him ready. But I just think Notre Dame is a very complete team. If you just take away that Northern Illinois loss, they look very, very solid. I like Notre Dame plus 2.5. Let's go to Blake.
Yeah, I like the Irish. But I don't know, something about Georgia, man. They're still Georgia. Um, I don't think Notre Dame's gonna cover. So
Fair. I, I
yeah.
I see someone shaking their head up and down. Max, what do you think here?
This is basically relatively a home game for Georgia as well. It's in New Orleans. It's not that far. My only thing that scares me about Georgia is, like Dylan said, starting their backup quarterback. He did look good in the SEC championship game, but Georgia's a two-faced team. You don't know which one you're going to get. You're going to get the SEC championship game, or you're going to get dog shit water bull crap Georgia. So that being said, I'm going to go with Georgia minus 2.5 covered.
You took me for a roller coaster of not sure where
Trying
that
lately. You called me out in the NFL with my locks already, and trying to switch it up.
All right. Sam, Bulldogs or Irish?
Oh, so what? Max took Georgia, and you took Notre Dame.
Yep, you can't be
I can't do
you can't
this.
be
I'll just go
Switzerland
with what
here.
I want to do, and I'll take Notre Dame. Give me the Catholics. I caught a few seconds of that game, and they looked very good against Indiana. So
Yeah, sorry, my condolences for your team.
it's fine. I got the other one still there, so we're good.
Okay, sounds good. Cool. Just making sure. Matt, take us home on this one.
This is a tough one for me. Notre Dame looked awesome. I think that there's always that story of something awesome happening, and this has the potential with Georgia playing a backup quarterback. But I'm going with the Irish for the reason that I believe the backup quarterback and a dinged up star running back. ETN is playing, but he's been playing hurt for couple weeks now. I think that they're going to rely on him a lot, and I think his injury is going to hold him back a little bit. I think Notre Dame's going to cover, and I do think they're going to win this game.
Love it. Good pick. I hope so. Before we move on to the next 4 bowl games, fellas. So in theory, you guys would basically, Blake, you would have Penn State versus Georgia, maybe in theory, and Arizona. Well, just Arizona State covering. Maybe you don't have winning. Doesn't matter. Mac, you might in theory have Ohio State, probably maybe Texas. I don't know. You have Arizona State covering. Whatever. Who you guys got in the final game, and who do you have winning it all? Before we move to the next 4 picks. Start with Mac. We'll start with Mac.
That's tough. That is a tough one. I personally, I think that Penn State is going to get it done, and then Ohio State would play either Texas or Arizona State if they were to win. Correct?
Yep.
I think it's gonna. I'm rooting for a Big Ten championship, and then I think Ohio State will pull it out. I really do. I think that they're going to get hot at the right time. Day's going to save his job, and I hate to pick it because I'm not a fan, and I know you guys feel pretty strongly about them, but they looked to me they looked the best of any team in the first round. So,
hey, my only comment on that is if they were ever going to win a national championship, this would be the year where I'd be like, woohoo!
just because you guys aren't there, right? You're going to make an excuse or something.
hey, they already beat Ohio State. Well, what's the matter? Yeah,
I'm not saying they didn't.
yeah. Blake, what about you?
I think right now I would say Ohio State, but when I was at the Michigan-Texas game, that Texas team was so dominant that I thought with their older group and their coaching staff and everything that they were going to go all the way. They've kind of had a rocky road, but just for the purpose of what we're doing right now, I'm going to say Texas.
I like that. Hook 'em. McConaughey would be a big fan of you. All right, fellas. Let's move on to the next 4 picks. Let's head to Motown, downtown Detroit. Huge battle, December 26th, Ford Field, Game Above Sports Bowl. Max, maybe you'll be there, boots on the ground. Pittsburgh, 7.5-point favorites against the Toledo Rockets. Who do you got?
Yeah, so that's just disrespectful. I feel like for Toledo. I'm going with the Rockets. TOL. EDO.
EDO.
Thank you.
EDO.
Thank you.
Whoa.
I'm going with Toledo. I think it would be pretty sweet to see Toledo win in Detroit. So going Toledo.
All right, I like it. Mac, what are you thinking here?
I'm going with Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh had some showings that were pretty good, some showings that were kind of but I had looked a little bit. It doesn't look like they've been too crazy losing guys, transfer portal, and people saying they're not playing and whatnot. And I just think that they're a better caliber team, so I think they get it done.
Blake?
I love the Rockets. Just everything about them is so cool.
Love it. That's all you need. Go Rockets. Sam?
I'm assuming we're gonna guess that you're gonna run with your alma mater down. So give me Pittsburgh.
You would assume wrong. I've seen Toledo play this year in person, and they let me down. I don't know. Down year for Toledo. Handful of transfer portal fellas. So for that, I'm on Pittsburgh. Battle of the blue and yellows, different shades of blue and yellow. So that would be exciting. If you're into that sort of thing, though. So look out for that. But yeah, I'm on Pittsburgh 7.5. All right, let's head to the Armed Forces Bowl. We'll have Sam kick off on this one. Oklahoma versus Navy. Navy's a 3.5-point underdog.
Yeah, I mean it's the Armed Forces Bowl, so Navy has to win, right? Like if they don't win, something's wrong.
I'm going to ride with you, Sam. 3.5. It had a spirited victory over Army in the Army Navy game. I think Oklahoma has had a lot of issues with turnovers this year. Navy will not turn the ball over. Oklahoma will turn the ball over a couple times. It's going to be a field goal game, so I'll take the 3.5 points with Navy. Blake, what are you thinking here?
I currently reside in a Navy base in Pensacola, so I'm gonna ride with the Navy on purpose.
That's great
Love
reasoning,
it.
and that's all you need. Yeah.
Yeah, look at even our logo is it's a Navy pilot.
Oh, right on. Mac.
I got to go with it as well. I mean, even more that it's the Armed Forces Bowl. You got to ride with our troops here, the midshipmen. They're coming off a very spirited, awesome win. I love watching the Army Navy game. It's one of my favorite games of the year. It was an awesome game to watch. They dominated. I think they're going to dominate here. And Oklahoma's just absolutely cursed this year. They've been atrocious. So
Yep, I'm with it. Max, take us home. Oklahoma or Navy?
I'm going Navy for the sole reason don't hit it. Time of possession is gonna be a big thing here, and once Oklahoma turns the ball over, they're gonna lose that like that. So give me Navy.
It's a great pick. All right, I think this is the game of the bowl season. I think. Yep, it is. Pop-Tarts Bowl. This is exciting. As Max and I touched on last week, they included a toaster into the trophy this year, so that's even more exciting. It's going to get the people going, Sam, as they say. Max, are you on the Cyclones of Iowa State or the Hurricane? Oh, that's also awesome, by the way. We've got tornadoes versus hurricanes. That's just sweet. So Miami, Florida, or Iowa State? Miami, Florida's 3.5-point favorite.
Before I say my pick, make sure our GHLers and you four go on to the poptartbowl.com, pick and enter to win a year's supply of Pop Tarts. All you gotta do is pick the winning flavor that will be eaten first after the game. You get 3 options. I did it today. I went cinnamon, there's strawberry, and then there's like Oreo. So I went cinnamon, brown cinnamon. So just a little advice. With that being said, I'm going with Miami. The game's in Orlando. Cam Ward's a dog. He told Shador he's going to throw for like 500 yards in his last game, so I'm going to ride with him on that one. He's just going to be slinging it. So give me Miami minus 3.5.
Yeah, I'm jumping in. That's literally why I'm doing it too. Cam Ward straight up said I'm going to try and basically hang all the records. So yeah, I'm on Cam Ward. Iowa State does not have a very good offense at all. They might have a solid defense, but Miami's offense is very solid. So I'll take Miami, Florida minus 3.5 for the U. Mac.
I was going to say, if you didn't mention it, I was going to mention it. I'm so excited for this bowl game. It's going to be awesome. I love that there's a toaster in the trophy. Electric. It was one of the best, most hilarious bowls last year. But I did do my research, and Cam Ward is pretty pretty upset. He's pretty vocal that he has unfinished business and he's going to go out there and he's going to sling it. They might win by 21.
Great pick. Blake.
I don't know if you guys are hockey nerds, but there was also a Cam Ward that played in the National Hockey League. What team did he play for?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with Hurricane.
I get, yep.
Carolina Hurricanes for 12 years. So I don't really care about this bowl game, but I thought that was kind of funny. So I'm gonna go with the Hurricanes.
I love
whatever
it.
happens, whatever shakes out with these picks, Blake's got some great one-liners for these. So excellent job, Blake. Sam, take us home with this one.
For the boys, for the brand, give me Iowa State. It can't be a blowout. It has to be a close game. For the Pop-Tart, it's gonna be a fight.
I like that. All right, you did save the screen, so thank you, Sam. Let's move to San Antonio for the last one, the Alamo Bowl, a battle of the Big 12. Oddly enough, two Big 12 teams are playing in the Alamo Bowl, BYU and Colorado. They didn't play each other this year. Yeah, they did not. They did not. And apparently, since the Alamo Bowl, so it's Big 12 versus I don't remember who, but if they get slotted out or something happens, they basically have the pick of the litter, and they went with Colorado. So I get it. Colorado's a high value name. BYU are 4.5 point underdogs. Blake, who do you like here?
I think it was today or yesterday. Travis Hunter and his girlfriend both deleted their social media. A lot of controversy going on there with some recent allegations online. So, if you can't take care of business off the field, how are you going to take care of business on the field? So, give me the Latter-day Saints, fellas. BYU to cover.
Gosh, great analysis there. You're spot on. He did, and she did both delete their social media. She sucks.
Yeah.
So I'm basically on the Cougars because she's definitely never going to be one. Max, where are you going?
This is great information. I didn't hear any about this today, so I just crossed out Colorado and put BYU. But I had BYU originally because Travis Hunter and Shador are looking to the NFL. They don't really care. I mean, they say they care, but let's be honest, they see dollar signs and that's what they're after. BYU, those fellas are ready to go crack some skulls. So give me BYU.
All right, I like it. Sam.
I mean, it's so painful. I don't want to have to pick it, but I need the points. So give me Colorado. I really don't think they're going to, but
Sam, do you ever think if you're doing all these picks where you're just doing it because we're not doing it, that this is why you're doing so bad this year?
it could be. But now I need the points, so we're here.
Yeah, fair enough. You know what? Stick to it. All right, Mac, take us home on this one.
Well, Sam, I think it's a good pick. I think that Shador and Travis Hunter, I do think that although they may be looking forward to the NFL, that they're going to be locked in one last game for Dion. I think BYU has been extremely mid this year. They've had games where they've snuck out some big wins, and then there's sometimes where their offense looks like they can't get a first down to save their life. So for that reason, I think these teams are going to also be a little fired up. They were both very close to being in that Big 12 championship game. There was going into the last week, I think that them and the two teams that did make it all had a chance. So I think it's a really pretty cool bowl game matchup, and I do think Colorado covers.
All right, I like it. Good analysis. Good picking, fellas. Before we get to our locks, so locks are worth 1.5 points. We're gonna have two locks. Before we get to those, I'm gonna do a quick recap on Mac and Blake's picks. So differences: Mac, you have Ohio State. Blake, you have Oregon. Mac, you have Notre Dame. Blake, you have Georgia. Game above bowl. Pittsburgh for Mac. The Rockets for Blake. And then the last game we just talked about, Alamo Bowl. Mac is on Colorado and Blake's on BYU. So we got pretty good 4 games that are different, so that's good. So we'll see how those shake out. And then now let's move to the locks. I flipped a coin, and Mac, reveal your locks first.
All right. So it did well for me last time. I'm going to ride with it again. Give me Cam Scatterbo anytime touchdown. He's going to be running like crazy. I think that, again, he might have 2, maybe 3 here if he can get running, but he's just a beast. So I love that pick. And then also with that, I'm going to your guys' team here, Michigan versus Alabama. I'm going with the over. I am gonna say that if Michigan scores one touchdown, the over will probably hit by like 1 point because they might lose by 30. But I do think that this game goes over. I think it probably even gets in the 50s. I think Alabama's going to be going all out. Michigan, good defense, but missing a couple key guys. So
True. Very true. All right. Good picks. Matt, Blake, give us your 2 locks.
Tomorrow we're all gonna be celebrating with our families, hanging out, probably having a couple pops. 8 o'clock is the Hawaii Bowl. Give me the over. That game is gonna be a shootout between San Jose State and who are they playing?
South Florida.
Yeah,
Yes,
South Florida.
Florida. And
Like
then
it.
my other one is North Carolina money line in their bowl game when they play. Oh my God, I don't even remember who they play.
Connecticut, UConn.
Connecticut. Yes, UConn.
I like it. I stared at that pick too. I'm gonna force 2.5 on you though. We're not gonna let you have minus 180. Minus 2.5. Fair.
Okay. All right, fair.
Good pick though. I like that. I was also considering that for a lock. I might do that. Max, give us your locks.
All right, my 2 locks are 2 bowl games that we picked. Said it once, I'm going to say it again. For your money with the Oregon Ducks, I looked at it already. You take Oregon plus 2.5. Georgia just to win. Gets you up to plus 275. Free money. Then my next one, shout out to Cam Ward, NHL Cam Ward, and college football Cam Ward. He's going to be slinging it. Give me him 3.5.
Touchdowns? That's awesome.
Sure. Actually, I was just talking points, but I like the Cam Ward 3.5 touchdown. He's gonna throw for 4.
No, are you on the Hurricane or are you on Ward? Which one?
No, I'm on the Hurricanes.
All right, sounds good. I bet you his prop is like 2.5. Maybe it might be 3.5. But we'll just leave with the Hurricanes. Fair enough. Sam, what are your locks?
Since Max said the words, I gotta do it. I wasn't going to, but I'm a lock Ohio State. Max, thank you. I appreciate that. And then I think I'm gonna run my Big Ten champs. They didn't quite do it, but they're going to do something. Give me Penn State as a lock.
I like it. Ohio State, Penn State. Good for you, Sam. Everyone does things. All right, my locks. Actually, I have it written down. Mac, I also did over 43.5 for Michigan and Alabama in the ReliaQuest Bowl. Matt, quickly, what bowl game is Michigan State in?
It's going to be next year.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be. Yeah, I mean, the new year. A lot of them are in the new year.
Yep. So I heard you saying that Michigan's going to get whooped on, but I guess either way, they're probably going to do a little better than Michigan State will in their bowl game. So that's all right. All right, my other lock is Oregon 2.5. I don't know. I just think Ohio State could win the game, but 2.5 points on the plus side, I'll take it. Ducks. Rose Bowl is a weird place. It's going to be a sweet game. I'm really looking forward to watching that game. I do think head and shoulders, these playoff games are going to be much better than the first round. So at a minimum, we're going to get better football. So that'll be good at least. So those are my locks. All right, boys. Mac, Blake, thank you both again for joining us. The Legally Teach Engineer Sports Passionate Picks, the finale. Best of luck with your picks. We did for the NFL duo, we did one final comment. So we'll go to you first, Blake. Any last words?
Merry Christmas to you and all your families. Wish I could be hanging out with you guys in Michigan, but times have changed, but I'm sure we'll be back together in the summer.
Love that.
Excellent. Love that. Great. Well said. Mac, final comments.
Say Merry Christmas to all you guys. I love hanging out with you guys, hopping on here at all times. And other than that, just give us some better games than the first round, please.
Amen to that. Ditto. Thank you both. You guys are honestly great GHLers. We love having you both on. You both rocked it the first time with your picks. So best of luck for your second. So this is your third time now. So best of luck with your picks. $75 is on the line, but you're both winners in our eyes. So either way. Right, Sam?
Of course. Always. Only love.
Of course. All right. That's all for Legally Teach Engineering Sports Passionate Picks, the finale. Our quote comes from DJ Khaled, Max. All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind. I can never get enough.
Wow.
All right, fellas. Merry Christmas to all and to all. Good night.